Are you looking to dominate YouTube in 2023? If so, keep on watching this video because I'm going to show you the 6 core steps that you can take to achieve success. Most people think YouTube is saturated in 2023, and while it is, the truth is it's saturated with low quality videos, which is good for you because if you take this seriously, you can achieve massive success in 2023. I mean, check out these stats on how much I made. I got monetized in 2021, and this is how much I made that year. And check this out, this is how much I made in 2022. Anyways, without further ado, here are the 6 core steps that you can take to dominate YouTube in 2023. Alright here guys, so these are the 6 core steps that you want to take to dominate YouTube in 2023. Number 1 is you want to pick a hot niche. You want to pick a hot niche that has trends and evergreen videos. I'll give you guys an example here. Movies and TV shows versus a history channel. Now for movies and TV shows, there are new movies, new TV shows come out all the time. Like for example, Quantumanium just came out, so you can talk about that. That's something that's hot. People are searching for it. You can also talk about older TV shows, like for example, The Office, that people are still watching, that you can write on that stuff, versus history, where there's nothing very trendy about history. I mean, there's recent news, but you wouldn't call that history. Like history would be like World War I, what happened in the 1980s, the Great Depression in, I'm not sure which year that is. But you want to pick a niche that has trendy videos and evergreen videos, because like I said, in the movies and TV shows niche, you can talk about new ones and old ones, versus some niche where you could just talk about the old ones. So this is part of step 1 here. Also, when it comes to picking a hot niche, you want to make sure that niche get millions of views per month. And what I love to use is vidIQ. It costs about like $10 per month, but using it, you can see how much hits a certain keyword in YouTube gets. So like for example, you could put in Marvel movies and you can see how much views they get every single month versus history, and you can sort of compare. And again, you want niches that get millions of views per month. You don't want a niche that just gets like maybe 10,000 or 100,000 of views per month. You want millions. Another thing you can do to make sure that you have a hot niche is you can study your competitors. Find your competitors and make sure that they're getting millions of views per month as well. And what you can use here is Social Blade. Now this is a free software. It's just go on socialblade.com and you can type in the channel names and see how much views they're getting, see how much money they're getting. This is part of picking a hot niche here, guys, and you don't want to mess up this part of the process. You know, the last thing you want is to put in all this work into a niche that doesn't get millions of views per month and competitors aren't making that much money, they're not getting that much views. So again here guys, you want a niche that has trendy and evergreen videos. Make sure using vidIQ that those keywords are getting millions of views per month. Study your competitors as well. Step number 2 in how to dominate YouTube in 2023 is you gotta learn how to write a script. Now, most people think that they have to be an information expert to write a script, but the thing is that on YouTube, just as important as information is entertainment. Now, what entertainment is the ability to storytell, because everyone loves a good story. Now, you do need to have knowledge, but you don't need to have the most knowledge. You need to be able to storytell it. So first of all, once you have the knowledge, you have to be able to communicate it effectively so people understand, and you got to also make it entertaining, because the last thing people want to watch these days is something boring. Now, good storytelling can lead to high retention, and if you can have high retention, guys, YouTube loves this. It's one of the key metrics, and if you have this, YouTube will promote your videos and you get so much views and it'll be amazing. So again, when it comes to writing a script, make sure that it's informative and entertaining. Some tips I have to make it entertaining is to edit each script up to 5 times. You know, read it out loud, guys, and ask yourselves, do any parts drag on or are any parts boring? Over time as well, you want to study your retention graphs and just find out what works for you and what doesn't work for you, because every niche is going to be just a little bit different. Study those retention graphs, guys, and again, it'll tell you what's working, what's not working. So just eliminate what's not working and do more of what's working. Number 3 of how to dominate YouTube in 2023 is do a voiceover. Now, most people think they need a fancy equipment like a couple $100 Yeti mic, but the truth is you don't need anything. When I first got started, I used my iPhone. In fact, the voiceover that you're currently hearing is coming from, I know it says iPhone here, but this is actually just coming from my MacBook Pro, and 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 that's also coming from my iPhone when I do the other video edits. So it's coming from exactly what I have already. I didn't need to buy anything. And to be honest, I'm not an expert with voiceovers, but I didn't need to in order to make thousands of dollars per month here, guys. So using my iPhone, using my computer, I was able to make thousands of dollars per month. So don't make any excuses, guys. Do your voiceover. Step number 4 here is you want to edit the video. Now, to edit the videos, I recommend downloading 4K Downloader. It's a free software that you can get online. What you want to do with it is find YouTube clips, 7 seconds or less. So you can download whole videos and clip it up. You want to find like maybe about, if you have a 10-minute video, maybe about 30 different videos, because if you have something longer than 7 seconds from a video, YouTube can detect it as copyright. But if it's 7 seconds or less, they won't. And while some people might think that this is sort of on a gray zone, YouTube actually allows this. It's called transforming the content. And the main key for editing the video is to match the clips with the script. Again, match the clips with the script. You don't have to get fancy with all the different fancy editing. As long as it tells the story that your script is based on, that is enough. And again, like the voiceover, you don't need anything expensive. I used iMovie, which was a free software that came with my MacBook, until I was hitting about $5,000 per month, which took about, I like to say about a little bit over half a year, about 7 months, I say, to consistently hit over $5,000 per month. And guys, I had zero experience with video editing. So before I started this, I had zero experience. So I know most of you guys watching this video might also not be familiar with how to do this, but don't make excuses and just get started. Number 5 here is you want to create a thumbnail and a title. So the most important tip I can give to people is don't reinvent any wheels when you're first getting started. So find videos that are already successful and just model the titles and model the thumbnails, guys. Again, once you find the titles, use vidIQ to just plug in and plug out the keywords. For an example here, imagine there was a video that got 10 million views and it was titled 10 Things I Hate About Marvel. Well, you already know that 10 Things I Hate About such and such is already a title that sort of catches people's attention, and you just want to switch it out. So like if you're doing The Office, for example, just switch out Marvel for The Office, 10 Things I Hate About The Office. You're modeling their title, but you're switching out the keywords because you know their title already works. And guys, titles is a big part of the YouTube process, and it's something that honestly, even till this day, I am still working on. And then for the thumbnail, it's about the same thing. You know, some people pay people on Fiverr like $5, $10 to make the thumbnails, but I don't do that because I find that a lot of people on Fiverr, they cut corners, they don't make it very nice. And thumbnails, it's a very important part of the process. I say, yeah, thumbnails is at least like about 25% of your success on YouTube. So I recommend doing it yourself because it doesn't take that long to make each thumbnail. It takes me about 5-10 minutes. Complicated ones, maybe 20 minutes. And just get Photoshop and learn it yourself. I'll actually have a link in the description of free YouTube courses that I took for free to teach me how to use Photoshop, and you can learn it too. It takes about a couple of hours to run through the videos and learn it all, but once you learn it, it'll save you money and it'll be also nicer. And like I said earlier, just like the titles, model successful thumbnails. So go on YouTube and find videos that got millions and millions of views and look at their thumbnails. How big are the people's faces? How bright is the background? What colors are they using? Start off with videos in your niche and then actually get bigger and bigger and bigger. You can expand out into different niches and look at their thumbnails and what's working for them. And number 6 here, guys, on the 6 core steps on how to dominate YouTube in 2023 is SEO. From my experience, it's not as important as it used to be like years and years ago when the internet was just starting, when YouTube was just starting out. So don't kill yourself over it, but still do it. I mean, I've seen channels with the worst SEO have success really fast and are making thousands of dollars each and every month. So one thing that you'll want to do that I recommend for everyone is to have a paragraph in each of their description. You can put it on your upload defaults so that it automatically gets uploaded every time you upload a video. And just have 10 similar keywords that are related to your niche, related to your topics. And just write a paragraph around them. What this will do is that it'll trigger YouTube to recommend your videos to people who have already watched your videos. And next off here, find keywords, plug them into your title, description, and your channel keywords. And again here guys, don't kill yourself over SEO. Definitely do it, but the most important parts of YouTube in my opinion in getting to a multiple six-figure income is the click-through rate, which mainly comes from the title and thumbnails, plus audience retention, which in my opinion the most important part of audience retention is the script. Have you guys ever gone in to see a movie in the theater and they had amazing graphics, guys, amazing graphics, amazing actors, amazing actresses, but the script is so bad, the script is so horrible that it was just a boring movie? Well, in my opinion, the same thing is with YouTube videos. Now, while video editing and while voiceovers are important, the most important part is the script here, guys, because that's the meat of it. And if you can get that part right, you can make thousands of dollars each and every month on YouTube. And boom! You know, if you do these 6 steps properly, you can achieve success pretty quickly. I mean, with $3,000 per month, I was able to achieve that in about 3.5 months with 0 prior experience. Then, it wasn't too long after that where I started making $500 a day, $1,000 a day, 6 figures a year while traveling the world. You might be saying though, everybody's doing this already. Isn't it too late? Well, great question. I actually started from the bottom not too long ago, about 2 years ago today, and at that same time, people were still saying the same thing to me. The answer is, it's not too late, and here's how I see it. If you can get 1 view, you can get 10 views. If you can get 10 views, you can multiply that by 10 and get 100 views. And once you're at 100 views, you can multiply that by 10 again and get 1,000 views. Multiply it by 10 again, that's 10,000, 100,000, and then 1,000,000. Anyways, the barrier to entry for YouTube is skills and consistency. Most people just throw up garbage for a little while, and if that doesn't work, they call it quits. But lucky for you, I actually have a course down in a link below that goes over everything, all the skills I've learned, all the techniques that have allowed me to make about $300,000 in a single year. Here's what I tell everyone when they ask me, can I do this? There are going to be thousands of people who start today on YouTube, and within a year, they're going to be making $5,000 per month. Then within 2 years, those same people are going to be making $20,000 plus per month. Why can't you be one of those people? I mean, I was. Ladies and gentlemen, the truth is, any one of you can have a successful YouTube channel in 2023. If you follow a proven system, if you develop the skills, if you're consistent, you can achieve success in 2023, and your YouTube channel can actually change your life completely. In 2022, I was able to travel and live abroad for 6 months while working because of YouTube. Now, if you're serious about getting started, like I said, I have a course down in the link below that you can check out. If you have any further questions, just drop a comment down below or just say hi. I hope you guys got some value from this video, and I'll see you in the next one.